Hi everybody, I'm here to show you how to make a very simple optical illusion. We're going to be doing this in my art class tomorrow, and I have some students who are going to be out of town, so I wanted to give them a video in order to do it on the road. So you'll need a square piece of paper. Mine is 9 by 9. You can just use your ruler and cut a regular piece of paper if you need to. You're going to need a ruler, a pencil, some Sharpies. I'm going to use black, but you can use 2 different colors, whatever colors you want, and a white colored pencil. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to draw an X on your page, and you want to try to connect the 2 corners from corner to corner. It might not be exact, but that's okay. Just try your best. I'm probably going to have to redo mine just a little bit here. Close enough. You can just erase any lines that you overdraw. I'll move those out of the way. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we make a big X. Whoops. There we go. So you have your big X all the way across. And so then we're going to go across the middle, right through the center of our X. And then we're going to go turn our paper and do the same thing here, right through the center. So they all connect in the middle. All right. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make alternating curves. So on this one, I'm going to go up with my curve like this. Actually, I might put one down here too. We're just going to make curves all the way up. It's going to make it look like a cone. And then on the next one, we're going to make our curve go the opposite way. So this one is going to go down. But you want to connect it to the previous curve. All right, so then this one will go up curves. And we're going to create an optical illusion. It's going to look like cones. So in this one, I'm going to go down. Opposite again. This one I'll go up. And anytime you need to, you can just pause the video. If you need to catch up, if I'm going too fast, that's okay. This one's going to go down. All right, and then this one is going to go up. And then the last one's going to go down. And they should all connect to each other, just opposite directions for each one. All right, you can already almost see the optical illusion showing up even without the color on it. So then if you have a younger student, what I would do is I would go in and mark these with pencil very lightly which ones they're going to color, because we're going to color some with black or whatever color you choose, and then we're going to leave some white. So I might try, I'm going to do little tiny B's. So B, B, B. So I'm going to skip those. Now on my next cone, I'm going to do opposite. So I'm going to leave the, let me do that, that's the wrong one. I'm going to leave it open. So this one's white, this one's black, this one's white, this one's black. So I'm just putting little B's so I know which one to color, so that when I get to coloring, I don't mess up and color the wrong one. Okay, so I'm just going to fill all these in real quick so I know which ones to color. Okay, so then we're going to use our Sharpie. So I'm going to use black Sharpie, but if you have some alcohol markers, those would work, or if you have colored Sharpie, you can use those. I like the black because the black and white looks really cool on this optical illusion. So you're going to try to stay on your lines, and you're just going to color in the parts that you marked for color. So I've got black here. I'm not at my art class, so I had to find some Sharpies lying around the house. So I hope that these ones will show up. You're just gonna color in the parts that are supposed to be colored in. And remember, you can pause the video whenever you need to, so you have more time. That's fine. So you'll see that there's black, white, black, white. There's a pattern coming. So then I'm gonna keep going. Now, if I decide like, oh, I don't like where that curve landed, I'm in charge with the Sharpie. So the Sharpie goes where it wants to. The pencil is kind of just your guideline. So if you say, oh no, that's not where I want that to go, you can just go right over it and color it in. Okay, these aren't going to be perfect because I'm just trying to show you guys the basics. And you're just going to keep going. And it'll almost be a checker pattern, but they're not square, so it's not really a true checker pattern, but it's every other one. And as you go, you're going to start to see the cones appear. And then we're going to use our pencils and our white colored pencil to create shading and highlights. This Sharpie's not the greatest. Gideon, can you grab me another black Sharpie? I think there's one over here in this basket. I'm gonna have my son grab me another one, see if I got one that's a little bit darker. Oh, that one's not even any better. You can tell we use Sharpies a lot around here. Just bring me all the black Sharpies you can find, Gideon, and I'll probably use them. Sorry for the camera shaking. I know this is a very crude setup, but I just wanted to really quickly show my friends at home how to do this optical illusion. Oh, there we go. That one's a good one. So I'm going to pause it and I'm going to color this in, and then I'm going to show you how to do the shading. Okay, so you should have something that looks similar to this, where you've got every other space on your cones colored black or whatever color you chose. I'm doing black and white, and you should be able to kind of see the cones already. This is already an optical illusion. It looks like there's cones coming in here. They're opposite of each other. These ones look rounded. These ones look like they're underneath. So the way to make it look even more like they're 3D is through shading and highlighting. So for highlighting, you're going to use your white colored pencil, or you can use a white crayon if you have that. And what you're going to do is you're going to draw a pretty dark white line right down the center of your each black piece, and then you're going to sort of fade it out to the sides. And that's going to give the illusion that it's up high. So you're going to do that for each one, every black one that you've got there. And you'll just give that illusion that that cone is up higher than the other cone. So you really want that centerpiece to look like a line almost. And then you just kind of do a little bit of faint shade highlighting out to the sides to kind of make it look curved. All right, and then when you do your shading, you're going to use your pencil, and you're going to do that on the outside. You're going to just add some shading on the outside of the whites like this. And you do that for each white spot that you've got. It doesn't have to be perfect, just a little bit of shading. I've even got a little bit of shading there. So we're going to do that for each cone, and that's going to make it look even more 3D. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. You guys go ahead and do that, and we'll come back. All right, and there you have it. After you've done your highlighting with the white pencil and your shading with your number 2 pencil, you should be able to see the optical illusion there. It's actually really cool, and this is such a fun and easy way to do an optical illusion. Now, if you didn't use black marker, if you used another color, the highlight might not show up quite as much, but hopefully it turned out really good and you had a fun time. Thanks.